Welcome back. Well, I made it out for my fall hammock camping trip. So I'm pretty excited about that. We got some good food coming up for supper and breakfast. So you want to stay tuned for that. It's a beautiful day here. We got up in the upper 60s today. And I think tonight it's supposed to get down about 33, somewhere around there. But we're going to put this old hammock and our snug pack cocoon to the test tonight. See how warm we stay. That's coming up next. All right, I just got back in here. Had to wade through a bunch of weeds and hitchhikers and everything else. But we're back here and we're going to get our hammock set up here. It's a pretty little spot in here. We got some aspen trees around us and it's real nice in here. So we're just going to get our tree straps put on here first and get everything set up here. This was about the best spot I could find. You got to have the trees a certain amount of distance apart. Get too close and you don't have as good of a hang. Well, it's almost 5:30 right now, so about an hour here, sun's going to be going down. I like to hang these about eye level. It always seems to work out pretty well for me. Pretty little spot here. I got some aspen trees around us, and it's a really nice spot. Well, I might be cooking my supper again like I did in my spring video in the dark. That's all right. I brought my headlamp, got fresh batteries, and I kind of enjoy cooking like that. Got fortunate there this weekend and we ended up with a nice weekend here. It warmed back up. It was pretty cold last week. Some unsettled weather there, windy and rainy. We even got some snow flurries. But beautiful weekend here. So we're going to take advantage of it. All right, I got my Eno double nest here. All right, I decided to swing my hammock around. I'm using the same tree as I was before, but I'm just swinging around to this tree here because I felt like I was too close of a hang right there. And you want to be comfortable, that's for sure. All right, I think this will work out better here. Yeah, for me anyways, if you get too close together on the trees, you just don't have a nice of a hang. And makes it a little more uncomfortable. All right, I'm gonna get the snug pack cocoon put on because we're gonna need it tonight. Like I said, I think it's gonna drop down right around freezing, maybe just slightly above. So we're gonna need this layer of insulation around us. All right, I mentioned before in one of my other videos that this cocoon here, it's wider on one end than the other. And that's the end that your shoulders are going to be. So you want to make sure whichever way you're going to be laying, that you get your shoulders on the wider end here. All right, I got the wider end up here. I'm going to be laying with my head up there, so that's where we're going to get it orientated here. And this just has some shock cord here on the ends. You can kind of squeeze this tight here if you don't want the air coming in. It just keeps it from sliding down on your hammock then. All right, there we go. That ought to work good. And I brought the Kelty Cosmic down. This is a 20-degree sleeping bag. That combined with our snug pack should keep us warm. I did buy a sleeping bag liner here. I used it out in Colorado and it worked quite well. But I actually forgot it today, so hopefully we'll stay warm enough tonight. I think we'll be all right. All right, we're going to get a ridge line put up here. If you want a little more in-depth video on me setting my hammock up, check out my springtime hammock camping video. I give a little more detail in that one and a couple tips on setting this ridge line up. Yeah, in my other springtime video there, I give a tip on setting this ridge line up here. And it helps keep your hammock from swaying. All right, we just hung a stick up here with our excess rope that we had from our ridge line, and that's just going to hold our backpack. Make for a nice holder here. All right, that'll keep our pack up off the ground. Well, we lost our sun already. It went down behind the hill here. And so it's going to be getting dark on us when we start cooking. But that's all right. We got all night. Well, as sun goes down, it starts to chill off pretty quick. But I think we're going to be snug as a bug in a rug. All right, we got it all set up here. Got a rain fly on. Got our pack hung in the tree. Here's a look inside. And when you get in it, it'll drop down below the top of the rain fly even more, so it doesn't feel like you're so confined. Some people hang them up higher than that, but I have my reason for hanging it where I do. All right, there it is. Hey, we better get cooking. It's gonna be dark here soon. I got a good menu. You're gonna like it. All right, we're gonna get cooking here. Getting kind of late, but we knew it was gonna be. I got my MSR Pocket Rocket 2 today. I'm gonna be cooking with that. Got the jet boil stabilizer. All right, we're gonna start off with some olive oil, of course. All right, so I got some baby carrots I sliced down, and I got an orange bell pepper. So we're gonna get this cooking up. I always end up bringing way too much food. I also got a nice chunk of onion here that I'll put that in there. All right, I'm just going with a little bit of pepper and salt. I'm gonna take it easy on the spices tonight. All right, tonight I'm going to stay away from the coffee. I'm going to make some tea here. Some chamomile. Going to be having that. And I brought myself a nice little packet of raw honey. That's going to put me to sleep tonight. And for dessert, I'm going to have half a chunk of oatmeal raisin cookie. Cook it up pretty nicely here. Always drop these ones on the ground. These are tasters. All right, we're going to put them in our Yuko 4-piece mess kit. Then we'll put the lid on it. That'll keep them nice and warm for us while I cook my main entree here. All right, I brought myself a nice New York strip steak. Just a little bit of salt and pepper is all I'm going to do this. This is the pink Himalayan salt. All right, I'm going to get everything plated up here. We got our nice New York strip. And our onions, carrots, and bell pepper. What do you think? There it is. Well, that's going to be good. Yeah, it's cooked a little more than what I thought. Maybe just a trace of pink, but that's all right. I've been liking my meat a little more undercooked, like a medium well. This here's not too bad. This will be all right. Boy. Might have cooked her a little too long, but it's still very delicious. I won't complain. That turned out pretty good. Alright, we got our chamomile tea and our oatmeal raisin here. Alright, we're just getting ready to get in the hammock here. I just checked the temperature. We're down to 56 right now. I think when I come in it was 69, I believe. So it's dropping pretty quick. Alright, we'll catch you all in the morning. Alright, it's 6:25. It's still dark here right now, but you can see there in the distance there we got the moon out there. And it's currently 36 degrees. I got a little ice crystals here on the inside of the rain fly here. We're just going to lay here a little bit longer and wait till it gets daylight. And get up and get going and cook our breakfast. Alright, I'm just laying here waiting for the sun to come up. We did get a drop in temperature here. It's 35 degrees right now. And just gonna let the sun come up and start warming things up here a little bit. I'm pretty snug in here and I don't feel like getting out. Good morning. We're just getting up, getting moving here. It's pretty cold out here. It's about 35 degrees. We're just waiting on the sun to come up. Should be coming up over here in the east, like it normally does. But we're gonna get breakfast going here soon. We're gonna wait till the sun comes up first and get some footage of that. And I got a real good breakfast here for us this morning. I think you're gonna like it. And slept pretty well in the hammock last night. I woke up a couple different times, but had some nice long periods of sleep. Stayed pretty warm all night. That hammock cocoon really keeps you warm in there. And by morning I could feel a little bit of a chill underneath me, but nothing too bad. And you realize how cold it is once you get out. But we'll get things going here and we'll get breakfast going here. All right, we're gonna get our breakfast going here this morning. First off, I got some bacon, of course. There we go. It's cold on the old hands this morning. They don't want to work too well. Well, I got a brief shot of the sunrise this morning, but as soon as it come up, it got behind that cloud cover there, and it just wasn't any good after that. So it just wasn't a good morning for it. All right, it was a good night in the hammock last night. Like I mentioned earlier, I slept pretty good. Always sleep good in the hammock for some reason. It just it's good on my back and my hips. Well, that little piece right there is not going to make it too long. There's that little piece I said it's not going to make it very long. As you can see, it's cold out. All right, we got our bacon cooked, and we're going to be making a nice breakfast sandwich here today. And in lieu of the fall season, I got a nice pumpkin spice Thomas English muffin. We're going to toast that up a little bit in the skillet. Well, that sure is good on a cold morning. That'll warm the old hands up. All right, I think they're getting toasted up pretty nice. That looks pretty good. We're going to put that in the container here with the bacon to keep it warm. All right, we got a couple fresh brown eggs here. There we are. Just going to scramble these up. All right, shot of olive oil here. All right, we're going to try to get this flipped here without making too much of a mess. Yeah, not too bad, I guess. Could have been better. All right. I have a slice of American cheese here. I'll put that on there, and then we're going to fold this. Then we're going to fold it again. There we go. Nice English muffin there, pumpkin spice. Put a couple strips of bacon there. Then we're going to go with our egg and cheese. A couple more strips of bacon. Hey, we're ready to go. Look at that. There it is. All right. There's our breakfast sandwich. Bacon, eggs, and cheese on a toasted pumpkin spice English muffin. Looks pretty good. I think that's probably 100 times better than McDonald's. There we are. Oh boy. I was actually dreaming about this all night. Nice breakfast sandwich with a low taste of fall. Boy. Hey, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. I'm glad we got to get this hammock camp in before the weather gets bad. Seeing we was going to have a nice weekend here, so other than it getting cold here at night, it really wasn't too bad. I stayed nice and warm in the hammock, and I got that snug pack cocoon encapsulates the hammock, and I stayed pretty nice and warm. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Catch you later. Hey, if you enjoyed this video and you like this kind of content, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell and click all, and you won't miss any future videos. I appreciate it, and thanks for your support. The beauty of fall, the smell of the autumn leaves, the love of nature is what brings me out here. I am Indian hemlock.